Welcome back to second half action, and once again this is a game where in this main round if Spain win they would qualify through for the semi-finals. We already have one team who have made it through, and that's the hosts, which bodes very well for the tournament. They've been getting a packed house every time they played, and they're going to guarantee that through now to the semi-finals. Spain start just as brightly as they did in the first half. Thomas with the goal, Spain extending their lead. Easy take, and Sierra now in goal for Spain. He just came in the last few minutes of the first half to replace Sombrados. He's kept his place on court at the start of the second, and a few other changes as well for Spain. Raul Imperios, number 9, in, just receiving the ball now. Romero staying on court, and also joining in Gobindo, who came in halfway through the first half, keeps his place. So too does Galde. Making a dash across the court is Cristiano Galde. Romero picks it up. Gustafsson went down very early. He thought that ball was going to come straight at him, but it was the bounce that caught him out. 2 quick goals for Spain inside the 2-minute mark means they now lead by 6. First goal for Iceland. We're going to see if the young number 19, Karason. Romero. Certainly a little bit more urgency in the defence from Iceland. That pays dividends. Nice take by Karason, and away come Iceland with the ball. Karason takes it again. Again denied by the woodwork, or metalwork. So the attack comes to nothing. Spain get lucky, and now they have the opportunity themselves. Goal's not going to count. It'll be a free throw for Spain. Imperios, the player who thought perhaps he might have scored. Grimson, is for Larson getting in his way. Nice little movement from Imperios to open up the space. Well, that was unlucky. It was just a little bit too far away from Hal Grimson, and he couldn't get anything on the ball other than a little fingertip. And now there's space here for Spain. Oh, big screen from Karason, as he knows that he was caught out of position and then he couldn't get across. Went for the ball, but he's in a difficult situation with a 2-on-1. So Galde, who gets his second of the game. Some defending in the area as Christiansen goes to shoot. Ombreros comes back in. Desperation cleared from the court. First thing he's going to have to do is try and stop Olafsson from 7 metres. Unfortunately, he can't. Iceland back to within 5, but you just can't see at the moment how they are going to overturn the deficit and find a lead. Something they haven't had yet in the match. Ferios, little offload, no space for Romero, and it's lost by number 3 Gurbindo, but then got back again, incredibly, by Spain. Excellent work by Cristiano Galde. So blushes spared for Spain. Romero tries to get through. There's nowhere for him to go. Stefansson's having a pretty good match defensively. It's a team game, and right now Iceland's team are not up to the mark, certainly not up to the level that Spain are at. Good blocks. Larsson's after it, and he gets a hand on it, and it's a nice pass away to Hal Grimson. 2 players over. Nice pass out wide. Sigurdsson should score, and he does score. Just thought for a moment that Hal Grimson might have been greedy and taken it on his own. But he did the right thing. He drew the defender in, and then there was plenty of room for Sigurdsson to make his move. Trolios is in. This time it's Alberto, number 2. Oh, what a goal that was. Coming in at pace. Now Sigurdsson also at pace, but denied. Great save from Sierra. Sigurdsson was going with a little bit of spin. And Sierra read it very well and got a foot to the ball before it landed on the floor and spun past him. Well, as the game wears on, players you would have noticed during the tournament just slip that a little more often, and that's because, obviously with 37 minutes on the clock, and now 7 minutes into the second half, players are getting hot and sweaty, and the perspiration in droplets hits the floor, and footing is sometimes lost. So the offensive foul committed by Spain, and now Iceland can bring it away. Carlson. Just look how quickly Spain got themselves back. So Svensson goes off, Palmerson in, and also Christiansen comes in. Sigurdsson, Atlason, and Hal Grimson already on court. What can Iceland do here? Thomas, the Spanish winger, decided to stay right out in defence. And he's got himself round to close Carasson. Speculative shot, penalty given. Christiansen had come away from the line to take the pass, and then gets it back again. This really is being hustled and bustled and harried and pulled left and right. So Brados comes in again, fancies his chances this time. Same result, he's beaten by Olafsson, who's 2 from 2, both of which against Brados. Gale and Clerios. Sarmiento. Around the ball goes. Oh, that was really well done. Stavarsson was pulling Aguinaldo back, but he knew where the goal was. Not difficult to know where it is. If he looked with his back to the goal, he can still see the other one for his team. Lined himself up, threw it over his shoulder, straight in. Sigurdsson off and running, nice offload. Palmerson all through there for Carlson, back out to Palmerson, and Sigurdsson with some space and some shooting room. Fires home very well. Low and hard, Sierra falling out of the way of it. Sarmiento. And Clerios. Denied twice. Gustafsson makes the save, and now Iceland have it, and straight through the middle. Stavarsson. But it comes off of the woodwork and falls kindly for Spain. And Stavarsson has to sprint back to get into position. Fortunately for him, Spain were in no hurry to counter-attack. And Stavarsson has a few seconds to catch his breath back. .20 minutes to go, and it's looking pretty comfortable for Spain. The closest Iceland got is where they are at the moment, 4 behind. Sigurdsson giving away the penalty, and Romero's going to have a go. Oh, good save. Well, Sigurdsson had a word with Gustafsson. Maybe he was just telling him where Romero likes to shoot. If he was, it certainly paid dividends. Court assistants, very valuable members of the European Championships, do a tireless job. As we get another look at the save by Gustafsson, kept his hand out, denied Romero. Free throw Spain. And Clerios. Could be trouble here for Jakobsen. Sarmiento comes in, Jakobsen puts a block up. Sarmiento goes down a little dramatically. But it's good to see he's back up again and everything's okay. And Jakobsen keeps his place on court. And Clerios moves it wide, back in again. Good stop, Gustafsson. But it falls kindly for Spain. A chance here now. Thomas again. 2 great saves from Gustafsson. I said again because he's going to, again made the save. That's encouraging for Iceland. Sigurdsson was nowhere near it. Now the player could just crouch and watch, but delighted to see Gustafsson make the save. So the little change up Iceland have made is starting to pay dividends, although that's not such a good swing from Christiansen. And now Spain have a player over here. They can't make it count. Better defending from Iceland in this second half. It's taking Spain longer to get their opportunities to score. And it's a penalty against Jakobsen. Well, it looks like it's Hallgrimsson who's given away the penalty, and also a 2-minute suspension. He's holding on to Sarmiento. Romero was saved when he had a go. So who's going to step up to the mark this time for Spain? Well, there's your answer. Roberto Garcia against Gustafsson. And he scores. Gustafsson lifting his leg out of the way unintentionally. Þórir Ólafsson, number 8, back in for Iceland on the right wing. In part due to Hallgrimsson now being off, so with Sverrisson going off as he's just a defender. It's Ólafsson who comes in. Well, that's nicely done from Atlason. I'm not so sure that Sierra will be too pleased. The ball's travelled from away. It's not had a great deal of speed on it. Right at Sierra. Well, it was the angle that made the difference, wasn't it? Sierra couldn't adapt. Space here. Well taken. That's an excellent leap from Thomas. He's come in off of the right wing and leapt almost to around about just in front of the 7-metre mark. And of course puts him in front of the goal and opens up angles left and right for him. Makes it more difficult for the keeper. Spain leading by 5. Ball lost, but it will go back to Iceland. Palmerson denied, but it's come off of Thomas's foot. So some time off the clock while the perspiration is cleared up. Time for me to be able to tell you as we have a look at this effort. This is Atlason's goal. But it was just leading up to that. It was the movement of Sierra. And if you're after more information, news, reviews, and you want to find out the latest blogs and what's going on here at the European Championships, then you need to make your way to the internet. All the W's. .ehf EURO.com. Good save. And also find a Facebook page for the European Championships as well. Facebook.com/SRB 2012. Fast movement from Spain, trying to open up a gap that they can exploit, but Iceland equal to it for the moment. Just a quarter of the match left as Spain keep the pressure on Iceland. Move to 6 ahead. Eduardo Gervindo up over the top of Atlason, down into the corner. Gervindo plays for Valladolid. Despite his 2-minute suspension, he's 3 from 3. So a new player in for Spain with the ball, Caneas. Oh, it's not going to count, it's going to be a penalty. So Gervindo denied 4 from 4. Anderson and Jakobsen closing him down. Unfairly, said the ref. He'll take the penalty. He probably would have preferred the goal. That's not good news for Iceland. Just recovered from 1 2-minute suspension. And now they have another one. Palmerson off. So the man who scored last time, Roberto Garcia, up against Gustafsson. Doesn't want to look at him. Not going to give him the eye. Maybe he is now. He fakes him and he moves Gustafsson away from the centre of the goal and then fires home. Nice play from Garcia. It's a simple stat for Iceland. They have to win this game if they're going to keep their hopes of progressing to the semis alive. If they lose, that's it. It's all over. They don't seem to be playing like that at the moment, and now that Spain pressing them pretty quickly. Spain don't want Iceland to get back into this one at all, do they? Nice finish. Allison gets the goal. Interesting to see into the lineup now for Iceland in offence. Number 16, Harada Levi Gudmundsson. Good look at that one from Karasen. Sigurdsson's given away another penalty. He's in the area. Ref just waiting to see whether a shot would be coming. Probably would have given the goal if he scored. Nothing doing, gives the penalty. Garcia once again. What's he going to do this time? Well, he didn't want to do that was for sure, but he's done it. Missed. So third time not a charm for Garcia, anything but, however. Spain leading by 6. A little under 12 minutes left, and they're not looking like giving up this lead. In fact, they are increasing it. Thomas coming in off the line. Nice ball across court for him. Iceland unable to get over and close him down. He's a cool customer, isn't he? Leonardo Rivera. Certainly very pleased with the way his team are playing. He's pretty cagey with his comments to the press and to the EHF website. Plenty of respect for all the other teams, keeping his cards very close to his chest and saying it's going to be very tight. As far as the European Championships are concerned, Spain pretty much underachievers, as that one does go in, and they really do establish themselves now in this match. 3 silver medals and a bronze medal, but they've never got gold. And in fact, in 2010 they had a 6th, in 2008 there was a 9th. So all eyes for them on the semis, place in the final, and on a gold medal. For the winning team, a place at the Olympics as well. Nice bounce pass in, and nice little bit of spin from Kristjansson. For what are looking increasingly like token gestures here from Iceland. I know there's 10 minutes to go. Teams have come back from further down. They've got to get themselves 8 goals in the next 9 minutes without Spain scoring to go in front. Not mathematically impossible, just highly improbable. Although that's one turnover in their favour. Can they capitalise? They can. Good finish from Callison. Nice offload from Goodmanson to Callison. Goes straight over the top of Caneas. This time Spain just running into a melee. Caneas running straight into 4 Icelandic defenders. Good save, Gustafsson. Spain keep the ball. Kept on going. Couldn't find the back of the net. And another opportunity comes to nothing for Spain. Sigurdsson, he's a man who can score, and he does. I said it wasn't mathematically impossible, just highly improbable. They're turning the highly improbable into possible here. 2 unanswered goals for Iceland. 2 turnovers to boot as well against Spain. 5 the difference. Can they do it again? That might make Spain a little bit edgy. Space here for Sarmiento, and he scores. Gustafsson can't keep him out. Callison trying to protect against the ball going out to the wing, just opened up a big hole for Sarmiento to go into. It's difficult as a defender in those situations to try and get yourself in the right position to start with, to give yourself the option to cover one thing whilst trying to deny the thing that's in front of you. Lots of huffing and puffing going on around the edge of the area. Brilliant finish. Sigurdsson once again. Bursts through the Spanish defence. Nothing at all Sierra could do except stand and watch and then pick the ball out the back of the net. The referee had a long look at that. The coming together of Sarmiento and Goodmanson. Let play continue. Get the feeling the ref's been quite lenient on yellow cards, on 2-minute suspensions in this match. Pretty much let the play flow. Just set up, free throw, let's go again. Spain, though, currently a man down. Stop from Gustafsson. Passive play signals being warned by the referee. Spain are going to have to get a bit of a step on now. They need to find a shot from somewhere. And it's denied. and falls for Sigurdsson. Thomas trying to wrap him up, but now Iceland can come away with the ball. He's got the feeling Thomas wrapping him up in order to give the Spanish players time to get back in defence, and no real fast break could come, but it doesn't matter because Iceland score. Nice work from the very fresh Gudmundsson, coming up over the top of the Spanish block. Galde comes bustling up to the edge of the area now for Spain. It's big space. And Spain get lucky. There was a huge gap which was exploited really well by Govindo. Unfortunately though, he missed the target. Canellas straight through the legs of Gustafsson. Spain will be breathing a bit of a sigh of relief. It's been a while since they've had a goal. Gustafsson followed it with his eyes, but just couldn't get his feet to move quickly enough. Callison. Sigurdsson has lost it. Have they got it in them, Iceland, to get 6 goals in 4 minutes? They can't get it through to Christiansen, and he's keen to get the ball so they can get back on with it again. Sigurdsson saved, a very good save as well. And Spain have pretty much taken the life out of this one in the last 10 minutes or so. A bit of a stinger for Sierra. Very relaxed when that ball came at him. He didn't tense up at all, just held his ground, took all the sting out of the ball. To be relaxed, to be able to move quickly. He was going to shoot left and right with his hands or his legs. If you're tense in any situation where you are moving, you're going to be moving very slowly as the muscles contract. That's a good save from Gustafsson, and Iceland bring it away once more. Sigurdsson snatches it and scores. 4 goals to difference. Maybe we're going to have a pretty tense finish here. 2.5 minutes to go. Taken by Jakobsen straight to Sigurdsson, straight under Sierra. I would like that stat to have been a bit different. 13 attempts, but only 6 goals from those attempts. Seven fast break goals for Iceland compared to 3 from Spain, and no sign of them wanting to hurry things up here towards the end of this match as they hold on to their lead and try and waste valuable seconds. Nice offload, and again, well, a penalty given. 3 very good passes from Spain. And it was Christian Galde who was fouled by Sigurdsson. They had options after the spin and then the quick pass out from Govindo. Galde also had the wing available. Gets a penalty. Canellas against Gustafsson. And it's Canellas who wins. And it's looking like it's going to be Spain who are going to win, and Spain who are going to book their place in the semi-finals. unless something dramatic's going to happen in these closing minutes. Atlason, Carlson. Dangerous pass, got away with it. Nice block. Moros and number 30, Gideon Guardiola, combining well to deny Atlason. Carlson, and out wide to the wing, chance here maybe. But it's Olofsson who's denied, and Spain will walk this one up the other end of the court as we head into the last minute. And it was Hal Grimson actually who was denied. Another excellent save from Sierra. 8 from 21. But I guess it's all about when those saves are made. Crucial moments, crucial parts of the game. And there's going to be a penalty here for Spain as they look to seal the deal. Peleus denied. And Iceland having one last attack, one consolation goal. But it's Iceland who are going to be going home, and Carlson is denied. And it's Spain who are going to win this one, and the fans know it, they're celebrating, the players know it. And that is the end of that. Spain have done it, they have beaten Iceland 31-26, and the buzzer goes, and now they can celebrate because they know that they are through to the semi-finals. A very solid performance from Spain. They never looked in trouble in any part of that match. They came out very quickly in the first half. They denied Iceland scoring opportunities, and in fact Iceland could only manage 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. And that pretty much was where the game was won for Spain. They then just controlled the match from then on in, up and down the gears as necessary. And head coach Lola Rivera had the luxury of being able to then bring in the squad players to keep the pressure on, give his starting players a rest as and when necessary. So a very good performance. For any of the teams who are watching that, they're going to be thinking to themselves, yeah, Spain are a very, very good team. They don't even look like they've broken a sweat. Runa Carlson gets the MVP for Iceland. Token of appreciation to him from the tournament organisers for his efforts in the match. Interesting to see who gets it for Spain, because it was such a good team performance. There's not one individual you might want to pick out, except perhaps Sierra, he did pretty well. Romero gets it. Another one to add to the collection of MVPs he's had in his career. A kiss for the lovely lady, as you might expect. It's all smiles for Spain as they book their place in the semi-finals. And these are what the stats have to tell us. 12 turnovers to 9, 4 penalties each in terms of suspensions. Sigurdsson top scoring with 6. But it was Benegalde who led for Spain, with a medal just behind him. And even in the second half, Spain were in control. These are where the attacks came from, and the goals were scored. Just wasn't to be for Iceland today. We can now have a look at the table, which will tell us that Spain now have 7 points. And as well as qualifying, they may well end up qualifying as top of the group. If Hungary beat Croatia, then Hungary would probably go through. So plenty more games to come. But for now, though, from myself, Clayton Lucas, I'll leave you with the second half highlights. Enough time to tell you France versus Croatia next, followed that Hungary against Slovenia. Paul Bray will be with you for those two matches. But for myself, Clayton Lucas, it's time to say goodbye.